So, the symphony ends with this strange midnight orgy of witches. And he joins together the Harriet melody with the Dies Irae, with the bells. It's all horrible. And that's sort of the end of the symphony. But I just add one little postscript to this. The symphony was finished. He dreams he's killed Harriet. And a few years later, someone manages to get Harriet to come and listen to the symphony. And she sits about there, and she listens, and she says, "Oh, now I understand. He's mad, he's a genius, and I love him." Yeah, it's true. I'm not making this up. They got married, and as we say in English, they lived unhappily ever after. They had sort of two good years. They had a son, a baby. And then things went wrong, and Berlioz took a mistress, and his father said, "I told you you would do that." And Harriet couldn't get any work as an actress because her French was not very good, so she started drinking. And sad to say, she drank herself to death, quite literally. Poor Berlioz then had to marry his mistress, and by then he hated her. But so he ended up marrying two women that he sort of hated. It's terribly sad. And then his son died, and then his second wife died. It's all a total disaster, his life. But then the part I wanted to mention, and I want the orchestra to play one more bit of music, is that years later, when Berlioz is an old man, he gets a letter. And the letter is from the Paris council. We are, I don't know, they're building the metro or something. The cemetery where you have your loved ones is going to be destroyed because of the metro. So if you want your loved ones, you have to go and get them. Yeah? Yes. So in the middle of the night, one night, Berlioz goes with his lantern and two strong men with spades, and they start digging. And they get down, there is the coffin, and it's all a bit rotten, so they can't pick it up. This is absolutely true, because he writes about this. So they have to sort of open the coffin, and they take Harriet out, bit by bit. And you think of Hamlet and the gravedigger's scene, and you know the skull, and alas, poor Yorick, I knew him well. And there he is, with Harriet smiling at him, with a bit of hair left and a few teeth. And his whole life has turned full circle. And when he thinks again about the symphony he wrote, we play you the beginning of that witch's mysterious music. You just can imagine Berlioz there. It's real Hammer House of Horror stuff. It's like Berlioz invented horror movie music in this symphony. Anyway, we shall leave Berlioz till after the interval, and we shall play you the whole story without my interrupting. But now I give the orchestra just a moment to settle from Berlioz into Debussy. Would you like to tune the orchestra?